Alrighty. We are in Paducah, Kentucky. I-24. Right just west of Illinois, which unfortunately, due to the restrictions of the holiday with the permits that I am under for these two loads, we are not able to enter into Kentucky. We had a curfew today of 12 noon, which if we had gotten into Kentucky before noon, we could have got somewhere in Illinois. But there you go. Xbox Clips, how you doing? But TJ Joe, Bulls of the Wood, how you doing, sir? But like I said, because of the regulations of the permit, we are not able to get any further into Illinois. I could have gotten there today. I was trying to make it up to Mount Vernon, Illinois, but I have a problem with my transmission. I have a broken gear. So, A, I got severely slowed down today. B, the truck is getting worse as I go along, which you add that into the holiday, the restrictions of the permits, all those things combined put me further south than I wanted to be today. And we are not having, well, let's just say we're not having a good time. Let me see if this light helps a little bit. All right. But we are making progress as we can. So let's see if that helped. That helps a little bit. Oh, okay, Gleason. Hey, yeah, I know exactly where it is. I mean, because if I remember right, especially when you head from Illinois down, south on I-24, if I remember right, it's off to the right-hand side as you go around that little bit of a left-hand bend, if I remember correctly. Because you're near the Best Buy, if my memory serves me. I wasn't too interested in looking as I came north here, or west, as it were. Yeah, but right here at the old Pilot, exit 3, so I'm going to be here all weekend because the permits for Illinois with this load prevent me actually going into, actually driving, from noon today until 6:46 a.m. sunrise on Friday. So, the big issue, the reason why I couldn't make it up to Mount Vernon in Illinois today, or at least at a very minimum, Marion, Illinois, was for the simple fact that, well, transmission problems. I have a broken gear on my transmission. So, those of you who know, this is an 18-speed gear pattern. Right? So, reverse, high and low, low, high and low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. High and low on each of those. And with the various, the flipper switch, the selector, and the splitter, that gives me 18 forward gears and really 2 reverse gears. But you actually hit, there actually are 4 reverse gears, but just the way it operates, basically just 2 reverse gears. So really it's 20 speed, 22 if you're really looking at it, but it is what it is. So, but right here, this position on the gear shift, gear number 4, or position 4, high and low, position 8, high and low, which is in the same place. So that's 9th and 10th gear and 17th and 18th gear. Those are now broken. If I ever shift into that right now, if I shift in that, I'm basically shifting into neutral because there is no power transmitted from the engine into the transmission and through to the wheels. Now, earlier today, I came up US 61 in Mississippi, was coming into Memphis. All this, running in 18th gear, 8 high on the shifter. All of a sudden it just started making a horrible noise, rattling, just grinding, and sounded like the teeth were going right back and just grinding like this. Brrr, making a horrible noise. Hey, Kane Henson, Raleigh, how you doing? So, well, I was over on the northwest corner of Memphis at a MAPCO, gas station, diesel station without any parking, but I squeezed all the way over to the right as I could, made my phone call saying, hey, talk to my shop for the company and say, hey, I got this problem, here's what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And basically I was told that the transmission's under warranty, 2018 truck, 290,000 miles on it right now. Hey, Big Houston, how you doing? But basically what my shop told me was drive it till it breaks. Because at that point I was still getting power through it. It just sounded horrible. But I was told to drive it till it breaks. And so, I said, okay, I'm a company driver, so my vehicle, I think it's my vehicle, but I was told to go, drive it till it breaks. It's under warranty. We'd rather just destroy it outright than start trying to worry about little mini piddly repairs, which, I don't know, you lose an entire gear for, technically, but, 1 ring, 4 gears on that ring. So, get back on the road and, get onto US 51 up the east side or the west side of Tennessee, heading up to Union City in I think it's Union City or Calvert City. I think it's actually Calvert City, I think it was. So then I can get into Kentucky on US 51, and that led me up eventually up to I-24, then I-24 over. Yes, I was on I-40 a little bit right around Memphis. I-2, like I said, going from I-61 into Memphis on the I-240, take that all the way around the west or the east side to the northwest corner, get on US 51. And yes, I went through Union City. I went past Union City, you know, today. So, on my way, you know, up US 51 here in Tennessee, all of a sudden, I just lost in 18th gear, lost all power. It was like being in neutral. I could press on the accelerator and just the revs would climb up, but no power going anywhere through the transmission. Well, you know, when you have no power, you can't go forward, so I had a downshift. Nope. So the maximum I could do was be in 16th gear, basically 7 high on the stick, 16th gear, running at 55 miles an hour at a maximum. And, you know, doing about 1,500 or 1,610, 1,620 RPM, which is a little bit higher than the engine normally runs. But, like I said, when no power whatsoever will go through 9th gear, 10th gear, which is 4 low and high, or 17th and 18th gear, 8 low and high. You know, that seriously interrupts how well you can accelerate, how well you drive. Basically, whenever I had to stop at one of the many traffic lights on US 51, I would have to go, you know, I got 70,000 pound load currently. So I'm starting off in gear number 3, 1 low, going to 2 low, going into 3 low, 3 high, revving the engine a little bit higher than normal, coming all the way down to 5 low, skipping 4 low and high altogether, just so I can, you know, get going properly. And then once I get up to 7 high, not being able to even get into 8 lower high. 17th and 18th gear, just not available to me at all. So, because of that, I was not able to get up to Mount Vernon, where I prefer, because I would have had a Walmart, I would have had a Lowe's, and there's other restaurants and stuff around that area. It's a good place to stop. I would have had not only free shower at the Pilot or the Hucks, but I also would have had laundry. Paducah does not have laundry. I need laundry really, really bad. But, you know, we can only do what we can do. So beyond that, we're doing good. So like I said, because of the permit restriction in Illinois, I cannot drive between noon today and sunrise on Friday. So all day tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day, I'm in Paducah. Not going anywhere. But because I'm at exit 3, I got about 2.5, 3 miles before I get into Illinois. Friday morning, I'll get started just about 6:30. Do all my other checks on the truck that I can do. Set my flags, my lights, my beacons. Double check my load before I roll out. Test my brakes. Do all the normal pre-trip checks I always do. So get started at 6:30. By the time I'm done with all the pre-trip, I can roll straight into Illinois right at sunrise at 6:46 a.m. Or I'll get there. I'll get into Illinois just a little bit after. Hey, King Queen stacking. Okay, no, we're good. And Miss Renee, yeah. So we are heading up to Coal Valley with the first load is going to Coal Valley. Coal Valley, Illinois. So all the way out to the west side, near Davenport, Moline. You know, right on the border with Iowa, right near I-280, I-80, I-74, all right in there. So we get the first piece off, but that's 390 miles away. So being stuck at 55 miles an hour, 390 miles. We're basically going to call that 400 miles just to make it even, calculate. So that's going to take a minimum of 8 hours, 8.5 hours from here. So we will be so around 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock, we should be able to be at our delivery in Coal Valley. Hopefully they go nice and fast getting me unloaded so I can get out of there relatively fast. That way I have plenty of time to get over to Iowa 80 at Iowa 80 truck stop there in Walcott, because I got to go past there anyway. We'll stop there for the night Friday. Saturday morning, because I have an annual permit for Iowa, I can travel Saturday. And you know, well, before that, you know, once I leave my first shipper, I have a second permit for Iowa because my dimensions have changed. But that'll get me out of Iowa, out of Illinois into Iowa. Now, we are able to travel the weekend in Minnesota as well. So we're going to head over to I-30. We're going to head down I-80 to Des Moines, Iowa, I-35 north, and then get that into Minnesota. At I-90, we'll go west. Or I'm sorry, we'll go east on I-90, taking us right to company headquarters, where we're gonna stop for the night, stop for the weekend actually, and Monday morning we'll make the delivery like a mile away from headquarters, then come back and hopefully get the truck looked at and see what we got to do. Hey, Lori's Crochet Corner number 2, how you doing? So we got, well, let's just say a whole lot of no fun. We got to go a lot slower. It's going to take a lot longer to get everywhere. The truck is not doing as well as it should. Transmission acting up as it is. It's just not fun. So there's a couple of possibilities that could happen with this truck, with getting a with the transmission being the way it is. A, my company has a transmission in the building. And they can easily take the other one out, swap it, put the other transmission in, hook it up, we're good to go. 2, they have to order one to bring it in, it'll come in the next day, and then they swap it out. 3, they send this truck, they send me up Stewartville, a little bit north, to drop it off there for them to repair it. And with all 3 of those scenarios, I don't know how long they're going to take. Now, a scenario which is not exactly likely, but is a possibility, they may just say, it's going to take time to fix this truck, more time than we can have a driver sitting around doing nothing. I may be temporarily put into another truck or permanently put into another truck. Which temporarily, for a week, it won't be, but I could do that. Permanently, yeah, a newer truck would be nicer, but at the same time, it would take an hour or 2 hours to move the stuff I have in this truck into the next truck and get things sort of settled. So neither of those things are good, but no matter what, I'm going to be down for a while once I get back up. Which is not, like I said, not going good. But it's been kind of par for the course with this entire load, or 2 loads. So starting last Friday, made my delivery in Houston, went over to Seguin, Texas, picked up a hay baler. Hey, Jonggun, all the way from Korea, thank you very much, appreciate it. So, like I said, we went over to Seguin, Texas, picked up this load, picked up a hay baler. Got that loaded without a problem. While on the way, I was supposed to pick up a second load in Fort Worth, Texas, which I was initially not given any addresses or any real information, basically just given a phone number, and I was picking up in Fort Worth. And after many hours of calling a phone number and not getting any answer, I finally got an answer, and the guy I've talked to said the load is canceled. So I called my boss, and they took a while to get back to me. And while I'm sitting at the Loves in Seguin, Texas, basically I got told, just head up to Fort Worth, wait there till Monday, see if the load is on. Did that. Monday comes around, load doesn't happen. Well, half a day goes by, and then I finally get a load, and they're saying, well, go pick this up instead over in Louisiana. That load fell through, blah, blah, blah. get this load on. But every day it seems like there's just something going on with it. So load dropping off, having to go to Louisiana to still go up to Minnesota. Yeah, whatever. Driving looks like a 13 speed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same thing. You know. If you can drive a 13 speed, well, you know, if you can drive a 10 speed, you can drive a 12. If you can drive a 13. If you drive a 13, you drive a 15. If you drive a 15, you drive an 18. The movements are basically all the same. You know, so yeah. So, you know, it's just basically I've lost 4 gears out of my 18. I've lost gear number 9 and 10 and 17 and 18. So we're only going to go 55 miles an hour for the rest of these 2 loads. But other than that, you know, it's just what it is, you know. So it's taking me longer to get there. It's going to take me longer. It's going to take more time being down. And while they repair the truck or give me a new one, either way, I'll be down for at least a day, possibly 2 days. We'll see what they're going to do. But, you know, that's just the way it is. Matthew Johnson, how you doing, sir? And the evil virus. I don't think anybody wants me to start on my attitude with that, because to me it's a load of bunk. It's more is being made of it than needs to be, and nothing that the government, any state governments or federal government or any government around the world is doing is actually doing anything to help. They're only making it worse and hurting people. They're not helping people. So, but whatever, you know, that's my view of it. But like I said, you know, we are here in Paducah, Kentucky for the weekend, for Thanksgiving, which I was hoping back in Georgia, at least for the night, Wednesday. I was already back there on Wednesday, but ain't happening. So there you go. So, you know, we just got to deal with it as we can do. And beyond that, you know, there's nothing. You know, I just got to kind of grin and bear it and just accept it all. So if you ever want to have, now this is something that my sister showed me. This is insulation that's got silver, you know, metal on front and back, but it's got bubble wrap in the middle. This is what I use for my windows for privacy. It reflects heat from going out. It reflects heat from coming in. It works well. It just sits up in the windows like that. But today was a slow, aggravating kind of day. As like I said, since Friday has been non-stop aggravation every day. And tomorrow we do nothing. Friday we can make our delivery on Friday. make our first delivery in Coal Valley Friday, get to I-80 Friday night. Saturday, we are going up to Grand Meadow, Minnesota on Saturday. Monday morning we make our delivery, then we're in the shop. Hey, Lori, I would love to. I have no idea where you are, so I can't really say. I could go for some turkey, and I could especially go for pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is my #1 favorite food. And I would definitely like to accept that. Ah, well. But, you know, we're over Paducah, Kentucky, so not that easy to get there. Oh, I tell you what, pumpkin pie, lasagna, ramen. Those are my 3 top foods I could live on for the rest of my life. Rye, you better knock it off with that. Oh, man alive, I tell you. But, like I said, we can only do what we can do, when we can do it, how we can do it, so. But, as far as food goes, tonight I'm making chili. The Instant Pot is ready to go. The only thing I do is take my ground beef out of the freezer, but I'm going to throw it in one of my silicone bags. I'm going to throw it into some boiling water. I'm going to thaw it out real quick. Melanie Elizabeth, how you doing? And today is Wednesday. I will be posting in a little bit the the menu for Sunday night dinner. So keep an eye out for that tonight, tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. Mr. Brad Parks, how you doing? So look for that. I have no idea what I'm going to do for Sunday. No idea whatsoever. I need to stop by a Walmart. Let's see, I got a new message here. Let me see this. Okay. Well, I just got told they're sending me a different truck to me. Let me let me write this down. Alrighty, well, they just, the shop manager just said they're sending a truck to me. So I sent a quick message back saying, is this going to be a permanent change, or is this going to be a temporary truck? Ah, man. Okay, well, About that beat all. Okay, well, I thought they were going to wait till I actually got all the way up to Minnesota, to headquarters, before that happened. So lordy lordy. So stay put. We will be sending a different truck to you. We'll let you know when a plan has been put together. Okay. Well, if I'm getting a different truck, I need different permit. I need new permits, because the permits that I have are for this truck and trailer. I really don't want to do this, but oh well, it is what it is, you know. Pancakes, and Raleigh's making chili tonight as well. Outstanding. Fish and chips, I can always go, but see, fish and chips is one of those things, people do it so wrong that most people don't know what good fish and chips really is. Well, you know, you gotta have your oh Lord. Well, that's one tip. Let me turn my light on the back there, may help a little bit. Well, that's not what I thought would happen. Okay, but you know, a truck is being brought down to me. Now we just have to we're gonna have to move stuff. Ah, Lord, it's gonna be a lot of extra work. A lot of extra work. All right, so I'm probably not going to get anywhere I'm probably not going to get anywhere yes, I hate Brussels sprouts. I admit it. Brussels sprouts, little evil rotten cabbages. I've never had a Brussels sprout taste good any time in my 49 years of life. I mean, when I say little rotten cabbage, and that's what a Brussels sprouts tastes like. I never liked them. I will never like them. They're right below watermelon on my list of things I absolutely despise. But there you go. Okay, so well, I'll be showing you my recipe that I like using. I mean, well, a pseudo recipe. Let's qualify that pseudo recipe. Because I'm not using the spices that I would normally do in a real kitchen. I'm cutting some corners with a pre-made spice mix. I don't have everything I want. I don't have the time or the ability to do certain things. So this is my second tier. My second tier chili. Good enough. So I will a little bit of cheddar cheese, and some Fritos from the store in here. I have all the other ingredients. I got some peppers, some bell pepper. I got onion, green onion. I got garlic. I have salt, pepper, chili powder, a chili mix. I have red pepper flake. I have water, of course. I have some dark red kidney beans, which I like the kidney beans in there. It gives it more of a meaty flavor without using as much meat, meaty texture. 50 in February, yes sir. February the 8th. I'll be 50 years old. I can't honestly say my IQ has reached 50 yet, but the body has. Rudy Siddig, how you doing, sir? But whatever, we do as we can. I may not be using my full potential as a person, but I'm living a pretty decent life. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm not suffering in any way. I'm fairly healthy. I'm fairly happy. I like to think I'm living a decent life. Not hurting anybody else, not wanting more than what I need. Yeah. No, Christina, I had to put her on an airplane there in when we got to Fort Worth on Saturday. She had some doctor's appointments that she had to get to and be there for today, and unfortunately we were not going to get back to Atlanta on time, so had to put her on an airplane from Dallas Fort Worth to Atlanta, and right there she has place to stay. She has things to do, medical stuff and all other jazz, so there we go. Hey, Life Adventures in Keto. You're in Murray. Murray. Murray is east of me, if I remember right. I have no idea where Murray is. Let me, I'm drawing a blank as to where Murray is. Let's see here. Got to find my map program here. If I can. Here we go. Let's see. Murray, Kentucky. Let's see here. 40 miles away. Oh, okay. I went through Mayfield a little while ago. Yeah, I went through Mayfield a little while ago. So, okie doke. Yeah, I could have, if they had been smart, I would have gotten on the 45, going straight up from Mayfield, straight up to Paducah, but the permits wouldn't allow me to go up 45 because of my height and my width. So I had to come all the way over to Draffenberg, get onto the 24, then come over. So, yeah, well. Well, no, I am not from Georgia. I only live, well, quote unquote, live there. My sister really lives there. I live in the truck primarily, but right for now, out of Marietta right now. is where I'm so, but I know where Dallas, been to Dallas many a times, Dallas Highway, Lost Mountain, you know. I don't know the area that well. I didn't spend a lot of time. What little bit I actually lived there. You know, I was a homebody, but there you go. So, yeah, it is. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, up in the Chesapeake Bay. Only in Atlanta by necessity. But as soon as I have enough money to be able to buy a piece of land, I'm moving to Montana. So there you go. But I know Dallas. I've been to Dallas, so don't, you know, blah blah blah. Well, I'm up in the air with that. He didn't give the shop manager did not give me a timeline. He just said stay put. They're going to be putting a plan together because they have to have a truck available. That's number one. They have to make sure it's operational. That's two. They have to put it on a truck and a trailer to get it down here. Then, and they have to have a driver who can do that as well. Now, once it gets here, I don't know if I'm going to be in that truck on a temporary basis or on a permanent basis. So I got to wait for them to tell me what they're doing. So it is also a matter of when they can get all that logistics together, and then how long it takes to get here. So let's see here. Let's see. Grand Meadow, Minnesota. Let's see here. Directions. So from my location here in Paducah, Kentucky, now this is Google, it's not the truck route, it's 604 miles. Actually, he's probably going to come down Peoria. Yep. Yep. So 6 hours or 9 hours and 50 minutes. $614. Yeah, 635 by the fastest way. So at least a full day of travel. Hey, Miss Josie, how you doing? Hopefully the weather is good for you out there in California. So it's a minimum of 1 day's travel to get here from there. Now they need a person to get that started. They need to be able to get the truck ready, get the truck loaded, get it secured, get going. So Friday at the very earliest, I would expect the truck to be here. At the very earliest Friday. Being that it's 4:30 right now, they have a driver, they have to have a truck, a trailer that can handle another truck, It's a rigmarole. So I would not expect, you know, to be leaving here before Friday. I would probably say Monday. Well, Saturday I might be able to leave here and get, you know, right up next to my receiver in Coal Valley. At least one truck. That. Make my delivery Monday. And then Monday afternoon, I'll get up to Minnesota, make my delivery there, check in at the shop, and see what's what. So that's the that's basically just the way it is. I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it, but you know, let's see. Well, let me see if I can improve this here. Let me see if I can get my live stream light out here. Let's see if this helps. Probably not, because now you can actually see me. That's probably a little bit too bright, but let's see what this does. Yeah, let's see there. Alrighty. No. My sister's back in Atlanta. I'm here in Paducah, Kentucky. Stuck. Oh my God, that's even worse. Let me here. Let me turn that down. There we go. Let's see. Set over there like that, I think. Maybe. That might be a little bit better. Alright, so. But, you know, it is. So I have not made it a full year in this truck. I mean, it was working perfectly fine, you know, for the most part. Yeah, it's that bad, huh? You know, that's now let's put that light right there. Hopefully that maybe a little bit more of a bounce will be better. There we go. Well, but like the old C'est la vie, que sera sera. That's life. Yeah, let's see if that works a little better. I think that works a little better like that. There we go. That works a little bit better. Like I said, I got a good 40-second lag here. Well, do what we can. Do what we can. So, yeah, I'm going to make some chili tonight for dinner. It's 4:30, so I'll probably have that around, I don't know, 7 o'clock. I think the chili will be done. Not turkey chili, so there you go. But I did pick me up a dozen chocolate chip cookies from Subway for a treat. I don't know how many I'm going to eat tonight, but we'll see. But for the most part, it is what it is. You know, what else can I say? I know I bored the hell out of you for the last who knows how many minutes. So, like I said, we are stuck here. A new truck is being brought down. We'll see if I'm in that truck permanently or just temporarily till they get this one fixed. If it's a permanent change, Either I move all the stuff over as soon as it's here, or get up there to up to Minnesota to the headquarters, then move all the stuff over, or it's a temporary thing, so I just take out enough you know, clothes and give my food and whatnot, just the absolute barest essentials. You know, get stuff out of the refrigerator, everything else can stay in the truck, and then go from there. And hopefully the truck, by the time I get up there Monday, maybe Tuesday next week, maybe at that point in time they'll have the truck fixed. But we can do is see. So, but other than that, for the most part, thank you everybody for me here, me want to cry, complain. So we are stuck here for at least 2 days, I think. A little itch on the ear. Other than that, nothing I can do except sit on my backside, which is what I do for a living anyway, so no big deal. The worst part about it, there is no laundry at this particular pilot, so I have no laundry facilities. I need clean clothes because I have none. But other than that, that's just the way it is. It'll work out. We just got to see. So tomorrow, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow dinner. No, I'm not going to do it. I'll do a breakfast live stream tomorrow, I think. I mean, I have potatoes and eggs. I can do hash browns. I can do an omelet. I can do pancakes. I can do waffles. We'll see what we're going to do tomorrow. I think we'll do a breakfast, you know, live stream cooking. We'll see out there. We'll see what's going on. Saturday, I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know if I'm going to be here waiting for permits or where I'm going to be. I may do a live stream for dinner Saturday. Sunday, like I said earlier, I will be posting the menu selection. So make your votes as usual for Sunday, which is week number 14, and still week number 15. I need your recommendations for what to make, and we'll see who wins that one, and that's what we'll make that dinner. We have one for beef stroganoff, and we had one other vote. I have to go back and look. We have one other thing for something else. But well, yeah, because you know, I got the baby wipes, I got the free showers, but I'd rather have some clean clothes. Well, I do have an extra set of sheets. Maybe I could go roaming and just wear a toga. All right, well, we could do that, you know, why not? But other than that, thank you all for cry and have pity on me. Now my truck is broken down. Other than that, God bless everybody. Stay safe out there. Raleigh, Junggoon, Huawei, Lawrence Crochet Corner, Matthew Johnson, Brad Park, Josie's Place. Go see her, watch her channel. Big Houston, Life Ventures and Keto, King Queen Stacking, Rudy Sittig, And everybody else I may have forgotten. Matthew Jonggun from Korea. TJ Bull of the Woods. Kane Henson. Gleason News. Xbox Clips. Everybody, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And we'll sign off here. Watch out for the menu posting for Sunday dinner. And other than that, I hope everybody has a good night. And we will see. And if I get a new truck, we'll do a truck tour then.